when I was a kid, you know, kids think about what they want to be when they grow up. I wanted to go to medical school. I wanted to save lives. And then I got to high school, took some classes and whatnot, you know. And I really didn't realize how hard it was. You know, as a kid, who would? How could you? But shit just doesn't go the way you plan sometimes. Best thing about being a kid is you don't know what time is or how to quantify it. It doesn't exist. And how hard things can be and how harder they can get. And then one day you wake up and you realize this is it.
Lose nothing except time. In my future I wanted to see the great man I always thought I could be. If I don't make a choice, I'll never have a voice. I'm stillborn.
I think it's time for me to find a way out. I don't know who I am. I've admiration and respect I've been living without. So what will I do if I don't know where to go? And how will I know if I made the right choice if the place I end up is worse and still don't have a voice? What happened to my self-respect? My confidence is long gone. Now my reflection is stuck in the past bullshit. Everyone else is in a loop called repeat. I'm too procrastinator to ever move my feet. I think I know. It's because I'm afraid of failure. I'm afraid to go. I'm afraid to lose what I already know.
I can't grow, I'm still bored.
Afraid to lose what I've already lost. I traded up, but I couldn't afford what it's cost. The love I need is outside of me, but I know it's waiting on me to find it. Hold it down and never lose it, but now no matter what, I must know that I'll always choose it. Even though I'm missing the conviction, my soul has only days until its eviction. My heart's decision was made with my ego's surgical incision. This possession that is taking over me, and every move I make is beyond what I could ever see. I know that I have to make a move or stay in the deep sleep. This cryogenic hyperchamber is freezing cold. I was born yesterday and today I'm one of the old. As I travel to unravel the secrets and move to become something I'm not.
I'm stillborn.
To achieve the reward of something I can say I've never got.
I never get to live.
And not something I had, and not a sentence mandated because someone else said I was bad. I'm injured and shell shot, my concussion internal had me in critical condition, brain rock, tell all clock, no tick, straight to the clock. I've been burned and mocked, turned off, flipped upside down and sideways, been at the backstage of the play, sitting in dark rooms with no windows most of my days. Only vengeance for me seeks air to breathe. Of agony I know all its ways, it's where it stays. It's been living under a rock, gagged with a sock, hands tied and feet bound. Most people can't even see me or hear the cadence of sadness inside my sound. But I'm in a square, but I'm lost in a hexagon that felt like the octagon. I seek the sunrise, the most lovely dawn.
Life hasn't come to me yet.
Zero signs of fame, I'm insane. Madness has me being born inside a test tube. July 16th, 1988, my mama had a C-section. And I was there at my own resurrection. Flesh collection, I've lost my only direction. I'm flesh torn and I'm the stillborn. But the doctor tried again and again, and now you see the record humility added to my contribution to the sin.
I'm stillborn.
Good to be the bad, the ugly made me sad, and the lack of life I've been given back makes my agony something worse than sad. I think if I ever got a second chance to change the way I would change the dream to never stay, I would also be more consistent to pray. Hear what I say, people? We're not falling, we're already hit the rock bottom. All these problems, I got them. I lose nothing except time in my future I wanted to see. The great man I always wanted to be.
The future is fading from
I'm delusion, I'm confusion, I'm the solar flare exploding into the ones that never care. I hit the conclusion, they keep with the shit, they say that is it, and I go right back to my cave. This heart gets left behind along with everything else that I gave. The tomorrow pathway I never did pave. What can I say when the hell is where I'll always stay? I'm inside the mind. My life is trapped in the gears as they get jammed when they grind.
crushed and broken, there's no future I can be.
I had me on my knees. I beg for swift death at my ending. This truth I'm always rescinding to pretending, and I'm in a downward fall, seeing the love that I've had start to crawl. I see faces that have no expression, they're represented by most of you all. No one to call. I was taller, now I'm exponentially smaller. I'm lost in the head, having thoughts that was supposed to be dead. I swallow the mercury and eat the lead. The skin they have shed blocks my way.
I don't have much left to say.
I'm brainstorming, and now I can see that this loneliness will most likely start the domino effect, and its finish line's the end of me. It's gonna be epic, it's a calamity, disaster, people just make pay to see. I'm in the eye of the brainstorm, wish that I had never been born.
Something else to give. I wish I had a choice to keep my voice.
I think it's time for me to find a way out. I don't know who I am, of admiration and self-respect I've been living without, so what will I do? I don't know where to go, and how will I know if I made the right choice if the place that I end up was worse than this and I still don't have a voice? Ha! What happened to my self-respect? My confidence is losing God. Everyone else I'm in a loop called repeat. I'm too procrastinator to ever move my fucking feet. I think I know it's because I'm afraid of failure, I'm afraid to go. I'm afraid to lose what I've already lost. I traded up but couldn't afford its cost. The love I need is outside of me, but I know that's waiting to find me. Hold it down and never lose it, but I know no matter what, I know I will choose it. Even though I'm missing the conviction, my soul has one day till its eviction. My heart's decision was made without my ego's surgical incision. This possession that is taking over me, and every move I make is beyond what I can ever see. I know that I have to make a choice. Otherwise I'll never have a fucking voice. I've been trying to live for years just so I could give back, but the willpower and strength to change my scene is what I lack. I'm stillborn, and I'm standing on a sailboat, caught in the eye of the storm, the brainstorm. This life wasn't meant to last, I'm sinking fast. I'm stillborn. This life wasn't meant to last, I'm sinking fast, I'm stillborn. And how will I ever be able to make my sons proud of me if I can't even pick up my bag of bones to truly live without the excuses that mangle me by deceit? I would eternally stay incomplete. And how could I ever be the man I know I can be if I stay inside the minds of the most devious, insidious kind? And how will I ever be able to say I walk with Christ if I don't actually help anyone but myself? If that's the case, I may as well just put this cross I represent back behind the dusty Bible hidden on the forgotten shelf. And how will I be who I know I am if I'm the boy that was born but never became the man that I know I could be, what I was destined to be. The hero, not a damn nobody, hitching around on top of the zero, rolling down the street, acting like I was defeating number one. How could I live that lie and give it to my son? How could I be that by giving my life for my most valuable treasures, not by telling them my possessions or my pleasures? I give it all back, but just dark, just by chance I get it, but just by safe measure. I've written over 150 songs, released 10 albums in less than 5 months, and they all represent my heart, my mind's escape from purgatory. I'm that ghost that desperately needs to tell my story. They are named Wake from the coma, dream catch up vendettas, keep messenger from the recently deceased. What comes after pride comes before the fall. Never wake a sleeping lion, listen to me you all. I am Ghost Me, are you alive, awaiting daylight? My new album, Brainstormer, drops tomorrow at midnight. So yeah, I've had an emotional explosion. I feels the old me, symmetrical pastime erosion. The titles say it all. Even if not many care to see, that's obvious I'm in a free fall. But I can see no matter what, there's a hand reaching down for me. And even if you don't believe it or try to perceive it, there's a hand reaching for you right here, not from the sky blue. And that hand belongs to me, cause I love you too. We are stillborn, waiting to be reborn. Homies with the light, as long as I want to grow, being a hero is all I will know tonight. I'll be born again at the end, the child inside me will smile again.
I am stillborn.